Hello friends, welcome back to Owlets Tarot. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be a general collective for the sign of Sagittarius. I hope all of my Sag friends are doing well and staying calm and staying healthy. I'm going to get you guys a couple cards from the Shamanic Healing Oracle. I'm going to get one card for the beginning of the read and one card for the end. Ooh, your card for the beginning of the read is Healing Energy. Alright. Healing Energy. Alright. Drawing this card guides you to work with energy on a healing level. Take a class, well, not possible to do right now, but go and receive a Reiki healing, also not possible to do, but you can do online Reiki healing. Or just sit in meditation and concentrate on mindfulness. Bingo. With the healing energy of divine love, you do not have to know how to do anything. Just sit quietly, set your intention, and let Creator's love fill you up. When you are living in a vibration of healing, you are not only affecting yourself, but those around you. Others then can connect with your energy, and their vibrations can rise as a result. There is no force to this. This is basically how energy works. Your vibrational change will affect change in the ones who are close to you. Alternately, this card signifies healing is taking place within a relationship. Okay, so now we'll get to the second card at the end of the read, but let's see what the tarot has to say about this healing energy. I'm using the, I don't know what it's called, the little pagan kitty ones. Messages from my Sagittarian friends. Fuck's sake. Anything you need to know about the channel, you guys, is in the box below, along with the timestamp for when the reading starts, as always. Alright, what do we have for Sagittarius? Got the Nine of Wands. We got Strength, but it came out in reverse. So I'm just going to acknowledge that. Six of Chalices, Six of Cups. Seven of Wands. A Hierophant. I have one more card. Nine of Chalices, also in reverse. So I am going to take that Strength card and put it back in reverse, because I think it was meant. be in reverse. Alright, one card for the overall feel. Five of Wands. Catfight. This does not look like healing energy, right? But this does look like something that it might be time to heal from. Okay, the bottom of the deck, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So, independence. Top of the deck, Ten of Wands. Independence and struggling. So you struggle to get where you're at independently. Or to have achieved the independence that you have was a struggle. And with the Nine of Wands, it took a lot of perseverance, took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. I mean, this poor cat looks a little bit fucked up. But the point is he's still kicking, and he's almost at the end of a cycle. He's almost here, in a position where he can look back once he's laid that bundle down and think, now how can I do this easier next time? How can I make things easier on myself next time around? Now with the Strength card in reverse, I feel like this is, you know, this card is about perseverance. It's about that final push, right? And this card here, Leo energy, Strength card in reverse, is you feeling like you're not strong enough to make this final push. But you are, like I said, the top of the deck. You have the Ten of Wands, which is completing this. So, even though maybe you don't feel very strong, you are adapting the strength, which you'll need to get through this next stage. With the Six of Chalices, perhaps you've been looking back on your childhood a lot, or you've been in a very nostalgic period lately. Just in general. Perhaps you've spoken to a childhood love that you haven't spoken to in a long time. But honestly, being followed by the Seven of Wands, it almost feels like you're having to be defensive in some way over someone, over someone from your childhood. No, that's not right. You're having to be defensive regarding something that happened a long time ago that's being brought back up. However that applies. And the Hierophant is talking about you listening to the lessons that you need to. But what I'm getting today from this card is you also rejecting the lessons that maybe weren't lessons at all, that maybe were just things that threw you off your journey. Almost like little red herrings or something. But you are seeking advice from others. And I'm glad, because I want to see this turned around. Like, this is in your upcoming energy, so, you know, nothing in tarot is a fated outcome, right? So this way up, it's having a plentiful amount, being able to give to others, being generous, being full up on your emotions, feeling very fulfilled. But this way, and all those beautifully filled 9 cups are slowly draining out. Let me get a clarifier. Why is the 9 of Chalices in reverse? Because of the Queen of Chalices. Okay, so somebody here might be threatened about the fact that somebody makes more money or pulls in more than they do. This might be what has you feeling so defensive, so protective. This might be why you're struggling. Maybe you're unmotivated to adapt the strength that you need because you're being taken care of in some way. I don't think that's the case. I'm just throwing that out there. But it seems like there has to be some emotional leveling out within a relationship. This healing energy card at the beginning, remember how at the end it talked about alternately this card signifies healing is taking place within a relationship. So maybe there's some healing going on within your relationship that you're a bit resistant to, or you're kind of fighting against, because maybe you're blaming this other person, or they're blaming you, one or the other. You can switch roles, whatever applies. Somebody's blaming somebody about their lack of fill in the blank, their lack of happiness, their lack of you know, being blamed about where their life's at or something. So this is you really stepping back in control of your emotions. Really looking at things from a very clear point of view. This is you after the healing. This is you after you've put in some work to do some inner healing. To look at the situation for what it is, and not for just what you perceive it to be. Or the other person has to look at the situation for what it is and not just how they perceive it to be. Okay. Well, that's pretty much what I'm getting. I'm sure that I'm going to watch this one back as I'm uploading it. And if anything else comes to me, I'll add it in the description. Because I feel like I'm missing something, and I don't know why. Alright, your card to tie this up, Omens. With the hawk on the cover. That's a hawk, yeah. Omens. Hawks, yep. Hawks are messengers. This majestic bird flies high and reaches the realms of the spirit. They bring back messages from both the seen and unseen. Drawing this card speaks of focus and intuition. Pay attention to the coincidences in your life right now. Focus on where you want to go. How high do you want to fly? When you see a hawk, someone is trying to get your attention. Pay attention to serendipity in your life. Excuse me. Pay attention to serendipity in your life. Be glad, for this is a reminder that you are living in the flow of energy. Things will soon shift for you. Things, I honestly believe, will soon shift for you. I think, you know, with this being the last card out, it is possible to shift from that almost emotionally draining, defensive place that you're existing in, where you feel like you're not doing much other than persevering day in and day out and trying, and not feeling drained of strength. The healing energy that's going on within your world right now, you just need to tap into it. Okay, my Sagittarius friends, you need to tap into that energy, because there's a lot of healing potential here. And it feels to me like what you truly need to heal from doesn't have much to do with this particular situation at all. This is just the way it's kind of manifesting itself. Alright, here's a couple questions to ask yourself. And for anybody who answers them in the comments, they get added to a drawing. I am going to start doing like once a month or once every 3 months or something, giving away free readings or free prizes for people who answer these questions in the comments. How can I get to know my inner self better? So just think about that today, Sagittarius. How can I get to know my inner self better? How will I reward myself when I achieve my goal? What are the operating principles of my life? How am I censoring what I really think or feel? And then lastly, what is the most spontaneous thing I've ever done? How did it make me feel? All right, Sagittarius, my friends, I hope you all stay very well, and we will see each other back here again soon. Okay, bye, my friends.